Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Welcome to
Tuesday.
Yeet Deets. Wait, I got the sound effect up this week.
You got it.
There it is.
It would help if I turned the volume up.
Perfect.
Perfect. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How about
Pretty
you guys?
good.
Great. What's new? What'd you guys do this weekend?
Well, I finessed my job into getting a 2-day weekend.
Hey.
Nice.
Good job.
Where do you work?
Huh?
Where do you work?
Name and address withheld.
Oh.
What's your social?
Is it a government thing?
No. I work at.
I can't see you working for the government.
I don't want to work for the government.
Anyway.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. Anyway, I work at this used car dealership, but they had me working like Saturdays, and then I get Sunday off, and then come right back in on Monday. And I was the only person working that, so I had to finagle my way out.
Is it here in Tampa?
Yeah, it's here in Tampa.
Cool.
It's drive time. It's like right across the street.
Oh, nice.
It's right across the street from Porsche.
Oh,
Cool.
nice.
Cool.
What about you, Nick?
I went to two big marches. I went to the Pride Parade.
Tampa Pride.
That was right here. And then I went over.
I saw that on Snapchat. That was huge. There was a
Yeah.
lot of people there.
They do it earlier than like St. Pete Pride and all the other ones for some reason.
Yeah.
But how was that?
It was good. It was very colorful. Everybody had a good time. We all had like just amazing time, food and festivities. All the drag shows that were all over the stages in the HUC parking lot in that park that's down there on 9th Street. And then I got to see a tiny bit, not a lot, but a tiny bit of the gun protest, the Walk for Our Lives.
March for Our Lives, yeah.
Yeah, I got to see a tiny.
I forgot they had that march.
Yeah.
That was
All over the world.
That was at the same exact time as Pride, so I got to see a tiny bit of it as they marched up here through the Channel Side area, and a couple of them came up through the Pride Parade, but we got slammed after the parade. Everybody that finished the downtown March for Our Lives came slamming into Ybor. So we
Nice.
pretty much
Cool.
got
Imagine
double
the
whammy.
traffic.
They had some after parties I saw too in Ybor.
Yes, where all the people and all the people came down to Ybor, so we had an extra 25,000.
Wow,
That
what
came
about
down.
you?
Neato.
What about you, Jesse?
I did some yard work.
You're
I-
always doing yard work.
I
What's
like,
up with that?
I live like
Jesse loves
a
his
very
yard. He's always
adult
raking.
life
Jesse's
now.
very fond of his
I'm
grass.
very adult life
Freaking
now.
domestic over
How's
here.
the fence going on?
The fence is
How's the
done.
fence?
The fence is done. I got pictures. I'll show you guys.
Congratulations,
yeah.
Jesse.
What color
Done.
did you paint the fence?
It's vinyl, so it's white.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
It's
Wait,
nice.
vinyl. So do you also have like the veins, like the green, like all the plants going around it?
Yeah, we're gonna like plant some stuff around it, but right now it's just kind of white, and it's cool. It's nice.
Picket fence.
For those of you that
White
don't remember
picket
the last show.
Yeah, it was great. It was great.
I went to a wedding on Sunday.
Cool.
Two of my cast members, my castmates from Rocky, Allison and Josh, got married, and it was the first wedding I'd been to, and it was really nice. They got married in St. Pete, outside, and then the reception was inside,
Cool.
and it lasted a long time.
Were they on the beach?
No, it wasn't on the beach. It was at the women's club, but they had like dolphins in the background.
Oh.
It was where like the rich
That's
people,
fire.
the rich people
Yeah.
live.
Nice.
It was a
They
really
was
nice
flexing
place.
with the dolphins.
What kind of
Okay, I like that.
what kind of food did they have? What
They
was
had
the food?
breakfast
that?
food. They had
What?
Yeah.
Damn. Sounds awesome.
They stole your idea? No. They had hash brown casserole, eggs, sausage and bacon, fruit, and they had waffles, and
That's
you could put like a
awesome.
bunch
Did
of
they have
toppings and
pancakes?
stuff. No waffles.
That's awesome.
Nobody likes pancakes.
All right, never mind.
What?
I was rooting for him at first, then that whole story went left.
What?
Having
Y'all gonna eat
waffles.
breakfast at the wedding.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Might as well just went to a Waffle House right after.
No.
Oh. It was classier than a Waffle House.
That's
And
no,
what
I
kind of
never-
music
one
did
would
they
hope
play?
so.
Music, they played Rocky Horror soundtrack because it's a Rocky wedding.
Oh, nice.
They played Time Warp, and everybody was out on the floor. They played a bunch of throwbacks, like
Was anybody in costume?
no, we were all
You
wearing
said
like
it was a Rocky wedding.
no, they're both on our cast, but we were all in dresses and stuff, and a bunch of our castmates went to because we were invited.
Do you have pictures
would've
of
been
her
a tad
dress?
I
and
do. I'll show
their
you
outfit?
later. But yeah, she was gorgeous, and I'm just so happy that they're.
Imagine if the
married
gold
now.
guy showed up to the wedding.
He was
my
there.
in the gold,
in the makeup and everything.
In the whole gold attire. That'd
No.
been funny.
We did sidecars though because they played Hot Patootie.
Oh.
Yeah, around 10 o'clock at night, I was up there doing sidecars on the dance floor.
Did anybody do some acting over there too?
No.
Or no?
We just did Time Warp. They played a bunch of like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and Paula. I'm about to play some Paula Abdul on this next music break because it's been stuck in my head because they played it at the wedding.
Oh my God.
Can't go
that's
wrong with
awesome.
Paula.
I know. So yeah, let's get into it.
Congratulations for y'all.
Yeah, congratulations to Puck and Allison. Woo! All right, guys. This
We
is
do
what?
promote weddings.
Yeah. This is Yeet Deets. I'm Emily.
Nick.
Mike.
Mike.
Jesse.
All right, and this is Paula Abdul. All right, we're back with more Yeet Deets. I'm Emily,
I'm Nick.
I'm Evan.
Jesse.
and we're gonna talk about some current events, and later we're gonna have me talking about Panic at the Disco, and Jesse's talking about cars or something.
Uber.
Ka-chow.
The Uber self-driving car.
But before that, Nick has some current events for us. What you got?
All right. So as we talked about, we had 3, 4, 5 different things that are happening around this country. And locally, like I said, we had Tampa Pride, which is the first parade of the state of Florida, that happened on last Saturday. We had the first time ever, we literally had in Tampa Pride, we actually had the transgendered parade. They had a little march. I'm not sure if you guys heard, but
I was there.
yeah, Donald Trump
Was there.
I was gonna say Donald Trump put a ban on transgender people from joining the
Can I
military.
just cut in? I saw my friend there wearing a rainbow afro.
Yo, your friend-
Anyway, keep going.
Yeah, I had a blue face, but
Nice.
Come all out.
literally Donald Trump put a ban on transgender
Yeah, I
people
saw
from
that,
entering
yeah.
the
Yeah, he
military.
did.
So as a kind of a middle finger to Trump, they literally had a bunch of transgendered parades, like an actual walkway where they actually were giving out like trans flags, and they had trans stickers that they were handing out. They had transgender military signs, and they were throwing like stuff as a protest and giving speeches about it.
Condoms.
So yes,
That's my favorite part of Pride.
I think part of the reason is for the ban and everything. I think everyone's like so uptight right now in the country. It's like, I don't know. I feel like 25 years ago, no one, I mean, they would have cared, but not like, different bathrooms for transgender people and not being able to serve in the military. I think that's like dumb, but
Yeah, I'm like, you're banning people who are patriots from wanting to join the military.
yeah, let them do what they want to do. If they're not hurting anybody,
Yeah.
whatever.
I say let them join because I'm not joining.
Yeah, honestly, me
somebody.
too. That's where I am too. I'm like,
Yeah. So
They
because
gonna need somebody.
yes,
That's right.
and we actually had a record amount of actual transgenders in the parade.
And I think
history.
in the military, if you had a transgender like platoon,
Yeah.
they would just, own in the war that's going on.
Exactly. Like, to me, how I feel is that they are patriots. Like, they are people that actually want to join. Because, like, y'all, I ain't joining. I ain't voluntarily putting down papers to join the military. So, like, why ban somebody who wants to join the military, who wants to be part of our millennia? And
Trump is old and racist.
Yeah, pretty much. Outside of that, which was the highlight of Pride, and also a lot of entertainment wise of current events, they actually have almost like a RuPaul's Drag Race, but with transgender. Transgenders are now starting to be allowed to do drag queens, to do drag shows and stuff. So there are more transgender people that wants to join that and do their own little thing. So that was another big thing that was for the LGBT community, another milestone, where it's now beginning to people talk about it, people to come out, and people to like not have that escape that stigma.
Right.
If that's the right way to say it. Outside the LGBT, we got more big events that like the March for Our Lives protest that took place. They shut down all of downtown Tampa. So, and this actually goes hand in hand with the Pride Parade because of the fact that everybody across the nation, from New York to San Antonio to Houston to Seattle, from coast to coast, everybody took the streets. If you guys were watching MSNBC, NBC, CNN, millions
That's
of
all
people.
fake news.
Yes, millions of people flooded those streets, and they were putting up signs, Parkland survivors. And one thing that I forgot to mention when it came down to Pride, they actually did do a Parkland memorial where survivors from the Parkland shooting came down to Tampa Pride and marched in the parade and held up the pictures of all the victims that lost their lives.
Paul McCartney was marching for John Lennon.
Saw that, yeah,
and
that
I
was
cried.
cute.
Oh, Jesse McCartney was
I don't care about Jesse McCartney.
You cannot go from Paul McCartney to Jesse McCartney. It doesn't work. Or
yeah,
That was a whole 37 years ago, and he still remembered it.
Mm.
Crazy.
exactly.
He died from gun violence. He was shot.
yeah, John Lennon.
Exactly.
Rest in peace. Shout out to John Lennon.
Should play John Lennon song.
We're gonna play Electric Light Orchestra
Nah, she
next.
doesn't like
Close
John
enough.
Lennon. She likes what's it called?
Meatloaf.
Sneak Attack.
I'll sneak attack. Yeah.
Sneak Attack.
What's it called?
Who?
Who are you playing?
Meatloaf.
Smash Mouth.
Smash-
he said Sneak
Sneak
Attack.
attack.
If that's not a band, it should be a band.
Let's start one.
You could.
Anyway.
Who does music in
Smash
here?
Mouth.
What else you got, Nick? Anything?
All right.
Just
Other
something
than
vaguely
the
violent.
gun violence, because I was saying that they shut down all of downtown Tampa and took the marches. People were actually going from Pride to there, and from people from downtown to Pride. Outside of that, we also have the Donald Trump affair, where we got more details on Stormy Daniels.
Daniels.
Yep.
Mm.
She, according to USA Today, and she literally said, coming from her mouth, unquote, that soon after the affair, because they did not use protection, she gave details of him liking to be spanked.
Yes, I
Yeah.
heard that she was spanking him with a magazine that had his photo on the cover of it.
Wow, I love a president that's so open with his kink.
I know, right?
It's so narcissistic.
Exactly. And the thing what she said is that soon after the affair, she was with her daughter, and because she has a newborn daughter, and while she has a newborn daughter,
Drinking the Kool-Aid.
exactly that little Starbucks Kool-Aid.
It's the Cadbury egg frappuccino.
Cadbury eggs.
Yeah, it's really sugary. What?
I'll let you drink all that right there. Like, cause I'm like, nah, that doesn't even sound good. But
Anyway.
she gave
There's no
details
funny than
that when she
Cadbury
was Cadbury
Wait, you
egg.
got something to say, Evan?
No, I was saying that 90s commercial.
Oh yeah, that's a great commercial, and they still play it like
Yes.
around Easter and stuff. So, yeah.
Easter's this Sunday. Whoop, whoop. I got to meet the Easter Bunny at International. Shout out to the Easter Bunny that let me take a picture at International. Whoop, whoop.
Did you just shout out to the Easter Bunny?
Yes.
Shout out
I
to some
know.
grown man in a sweaty costume. Let me take a picture with him.
Blue face, he
Perfect.
said.
Yes, I was wearing a blue face at Pride.
Oh, my
But
goodness.
she said that
The
when she was
temporary
with her
blue man,
daughter in the
remember.
parking lot, a secret, they don't know if she says she doesn't know if it's a secret service, but somebody approached her and told her that she has to keep her mouth shut. Or
Yeah.
something real bad would happen to
I
her
saw
daughter.
that. Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
saw that, right?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Stormy Daniels. I feel like a big story. You know,
Yeah.
bigger than what it is. I think a lot more is going to come out, and it's going to, hurt him for election. But I'm hearing a lot of people want Trump impeached now, which
Yeah.
But
Do it.
I don't want Pence, though. That's the thing.
that's
He's
the
like-
thing.
Oh yeah, I think Pence is a bit worse.
yeah, he's evil,
He
man.
is, you know.
He's really.
He like wants to burn like gay people at the stake.
Yo,
and
he
stuff.
wants to like.
Yeah.
If he heard his stance on like shock therapy.
Yeah, he's a
Ooh,
weirdo, man.
Shock
Yeah.
treatment. Anyway.
He probably has some sort of thing too. if you're sleeping with prostitutes as
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
But like, yeah, those are like the top highlights. Other than that, that was pretty much the big highlights. Like I said, Tampa, over 25,000 people showed up to that March for Life Matter. March for Our Lives Matter, holding signs saying we don't deserve our lives being shot. Stop shooting us.
Ravioli, yep. Give me the birth control-y. That's a different thing.
That's funny. But yeah, they shut down Channelside, Curtis Hickson, Ashley, all of downtown. Only got to see the Channelside part because of the fact that you could hear and see part of it on the way to actual Pride, walking from the garages down there through it. But other than that, everybody flooded from Ybor because they didn't know the thing about it. The reason that they have both of those events happening at the same time is because of the fact that everybody around the country was doing it and they couldn't schedule it for any other day. So they had to take people out of Pride to do it, and a lot of people didn't know that Pride was going on. So when people spread the word down there, that's when all those people came and flooded down to Ybor, and rainbows and stuff too.
You know what I think of when I think of Pride? Electric Light Orchestra.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Great band.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna take a quick music break, and then we'll be back with some Panic at the Disco.
Here are some more men who ought to be strapped to a gurney and castrated with fishing knives. White guys who shave their heads completely bald. You know?
All right. Now, welcome back to Eat Beats.
Perfect.
I think Emily wants to talk about something interesting now.
Wow, thanks for the intro.
That was a great intro.
I'm going to be talking about Panic at the Disco because they just dropped 2 songs and they announced a arena tour.
Really?
Yeah. They're coming to Emily. I saw them in technically him because it's just Brendan Urie at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
Brendan Urie featuring some other people that we don't know. He's rotated a bunch of people around, but he's been there since the beginning. And he's really talented. And I saw him when he came to the amphitheater in like 2016. And it was a really good concert. It was with Weezer.
Cool. I'm not a huge Weezer fan.
I thought you had a Weezer tattoo.
That's Ween.
Ween, man. It's not
I
Weezer.
mixed them up too. Ween is the one who sings Ocean Man.
Yes.
Weezer sings Beverly Hills.
Oh, they do better songs than that, but
Pork and Beans.
Hey, I love Beverly Hills song. That's a good one.
They sing Pork and Beans.
yeah, Pork and Beans is all right.
And
I associate them
Beans
with.
is ready.
ooh, I look just like Bud. Anyway,
I play Guitar Hero. That's how I know them.
that's Weezer. But Panic at the Disco. Yeah, they have that song "I Write Sins, Not Tragedies."
It's a good song.
Y'all know that song?
Nope.
No.
It's the one that goes like,
Do 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 do.
Oh, wow.
Are you gonna go to their concert?
I might. It's
Talking
in
about
like
now.
it's during the summer. So, and my dad works at Emily Arena. So, I mean,
What?
that'd be great. Yeah, he does.
did you get free tickets?
No, not yet.
He,
I don't know. I don't know.
What about Lightning?
he should give me some tickets for the Lightning game.
I don't know if he
Die
can
Hard
get
Lightning
tickets. He
fan.
works like the elevators and stuff. Like,
Elevators.
sometimes he gets to like hear the if he works like the what do you call it? What's the place with the car? The something lounge.
Oh, the
Lexus Lounge.
Oh yeah.
No.
Sometimes he works that and you can hear the stuff. I think he's working Jeff Dunham on my birthday is what he said yesterday. Which would be
The Puppet Man.
yeah.
The good old Puppet Man.
Don't talk
Okay.
crap about Jeff Dunham. He's great.
He's okay.
I still don't understand how he can talk with his throat. I think it's somebody behind the curtain with a
no,
microphone.
it's
Ventriloquism is very hard.
conspiracy
they say.
theory.
Yeah, like I can only like talking like by my head. I can't talk with my throat.
But you know who has a great voice? Brendan Urie of Panic at the Disco.
Yeah. I mean,
Brendan
Panic at the
Urie.
Disco, they brought, I would say, pop punk to like more mainstream, I guess you could
I
say.
think
They're-
their name is a bit dramatic. They have the explanation.
The explanation point.
Yeah.
The
Panic
at the disco.
At the disco.
Dramatic,
You gotta shout it like that
Okay.
every time. But yeah, their sound has really changed over the years.
I don't really like it anymore.
They're kind of they're kind of doing like
Jesse's a hipster. I like their old stuff.
They're- I
like their old stuff
I like before they get famous. Yeah.
I liked it before
They're
it was
old
cool.
Back in 2004, that was their best year.
Have you read the Milk fic?
No?
It's
They made a book about milk.
no, it's a fan fiction and
About milk.
it involves 2 of the band members, Brendan Urie and Ryan Ross, doing stuff with milk.
Like drinking it, like the got milk.
Yeah, but not out of cups. I'm not gonna elaborate.
Oh my god!
What kind of shenanigans can you get into with a cup of milk?
How do you even have the time to read that?
Is this about like
I'm interested
lactating or
No,
something?
other
Okay.
direct.
Oh, did
other
they get
way.
some natural milk?
Oh.
No.
So they take it from the cows directly?
No. I'll tell
How
you all
many
later.
shenanigans can you do with just milk?
I know it's like
I think it's
milk
gonna
comes
take
from
a
cows.
very
So
dark turn here soon.
So their music, they dropped their
The Milk Volume 1.
Oh my god. No, his new album is called Pray for the Wicked. And it's kind of Frank Sinatra-esque, like his last
No.
album, Death of a Bachelor.
You read the Bible, there is no rest for the wicked, so we will not pray for them. So I think that's.
Are you cutting my segment?
Yeah, we're cutting it off right there. I started stuttering, but we're cutting it off. Right
Oh.
there. There is no rest for the wicked.
We got to pray for them because they're not getting enough sleep. The
All
wicked
this-
are.
Forget about them.
All this Bible talk is making me burn up.
Oh God, I'm turning you off. Anyway, he dropped 2 new songs. The first one I'm gonna play during the break is called "Say Amen" (parentheses Saturday Night), and I really like it a lot.
Is he like a born again Christian or
wait,
something?
No.
is he writing a song about a club?
Forget about them.
No.
Who cares?
Yeah.
And
They
then
don't need sleep.
His second one is called "F.A. Silver Lining" (parentheses). And yeah, it's really good. I don't know if you guys have heard them yet, but they're really good.
Well, let's get into it because I'd like to hear some.
Let's do it.
Oh, I want to learn something new.
Let's do it. And we'll be right back.
I don't care.
I'll hate it.
Nah.
There it is.
Hey, whatever happened to Eddie? Where'd he go?
Whatever
know.
happened to
was just
Saturday
here.
night? That
here.
Eddie.
No,
One of these days I'm gonna play that song.
where'd Eddie go?
He died.
Exactly.
Eddie died.
Hey. Go on. Go on, Jesse.
Okay, so I'm going to be talking about Uber today. As you know, Uber, the driving service, is
Uber everywhere.
taking over the world. It's everywhere. It's so much cheaper than a taxi. But Uber right now, they're trying to get into the self-driving car. I don't know if you guys have heard about this.
Autonomous.
They
Yeah,
had a lot of
it's-
those in San Francisco when I visited.
Yeah, and I guess they had some problems with them in California, so now they've installed the self-driving technical inside a Volvo car. And this happened in Tempe, Arizona, and it's believed to be the first pedestrian death associated with the self-driving technology.
I'm not surprised. Like, it's sad for that person's family, but either anytime there's like anything new like that rolls out, there's always going to be a couple kinks.
Yeah.
But
Did you say kinks?
yeah,
And it was carrying passengers when it hit this woman and
so
killed
it
her.
could have killed some people in the car too.
I mean, if it would have hit something, yeah.
How do you?
But imagine being a passenger in the car, and then you just run over a woman.
Let's do a segment "Worst Ways to Die."
That'd be
Ooh,
good.
we
And that's
can.
one of them, I think.
What number do you think that would be
That'd
like
probably be
99.
out of 100?
Out of 100,
66.
maybe like 87.
I
I
think
got a
it's
good way.
100.
There's 86 worst ways to die.
think so, yeah.
Imagine getting eaten alive by rats, like in New York City.
I live in
subway
Plant City. That
rats.
happens on the daily.
Oh my God, I hate rats. It's like, I can't do it. It's like,
lie down, feet in hands like medieval times.
that's like one thing I'm afraid of, and I've always been afraid of them. Rats. When I was like maybe 5 or 6, I went into a supermarket.
time.
Yeah, this is a good one. Little off the subject here.
Supermarket.
But yeah, supermarket, and it was Halloween, around Halloween, and you know those fake rubber rats that they have in like some places.
But they're realistic.
They're very realistic looking. So I was like maybe 5 or 6, and my sister, I was walking with my mom, and she just took the fake rubber rat and just like put it in my face, and ever since, and she screamed too while she was doing it. So ever since then, I've been deathly afraid of rats
Wow.
and mice, rodents of all. But anyway, the self-driving Uber car,
That's a
the
weak
vehicle. Come on, man. The vehicle was going about 40 miles an hour on a street with a 45-mile-an-hour speed limit when it struck Ms. Herzberg, who was 49, and she was walking with her bicycle across the street, according
It
to
sounded like you just made up that name on the spot.
No, Ms. Herzberg. It's not a
You
fake.
lying to me, Jesse?
It's not a fake
He's
name.
giving us the runaround.
It's
And
not
why
a
was
fake
she
name.
walking her bike instead of riding it? See,
I think
too many holes in his
I think we
story,
should
Jesse.
promote you to investigator of this matter.
I got friends who walk their bikes across the
Conspiracy
street.
theory
so,
with
yeah.
Evan.
Oh,
I
that'd be
got a
good.
conspiracy theory for you.
What?
Save it for the next segment. Give us all your conspiracy theories.
Okay.
But anyway, they equip these cars with sensors on them, so this kind of thing doesn't happen. But I think they should get out of the self-driving car, and I don't want someone else to be in control. Like, I'm not a big fan. Like, I'll fly, but I'm not a big fan of flying because I don't like not being in control.
Yeah.
But you like being in a car for several hours at a time?
Yes.
I mean, I could do it because if I'm the one driving, yes.
See, you're like my dad. I'd rather get on a plane and fly somewhere.
I mean,
Would you call him daddy?
Yo, wait.
Call me daddy?
Hey. We don't swing like that over here.
You do.
I'd rather drive. Like, I did a 24-hour.
I'm driving MFs. You know that?
I mean, flying's nice. It's expensive, but it's nice if you want to get there quick and you don't want to, mess with traffic or anything like that.
I like driving 16 hours at a time.
I mean,
Gracious. He like driving from New York to Florida.
I did it.
I know. I don't do I sometimes do
16
nonstop.
hours. That's what that sounds like.
Yeah, because I've done that twice nonstop, and the 2 other times
Have
I
you ever
drove
driven
there.
through Texas? You'll change your mind. I've never driven
Bro,
through
it
Texas.
takes 2 days to get through Texas,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, it does.
Too freaking long.
Like I would and the other times I drive, I just stay in a hotel and explore around for half of the day before I continue on.
Hey, some George Carlin lookalike just walked in.
Is that?
You had like a camo outfit on. I'm kind of scared.
I saw.
He had like jazz. He had jazz singer glasses on. You saw it.
Exactly.
I saw a guy with a bun.
Where's all the old people coming in from?
Something's going on here.
Oh my God! Yeah.
But anyway, very sorry for Ms. Herzberg, who is 49. She unfortunately got struck by a self-driving Uber
Her
vehicle.
memory will live on in our hearts
Yes.
forever.
Yeah,
this
let me
this
ask
radio
you
goes out to
something,
her.
Ask me.
Yeah, but I gotta ask you something. If you could Uber, and,
I do Uber.
The answer is French fries.
But
Whatever
in
you're gonna
terms
say.
of like to prevent like non-driving cars from hitting people, would you Uber like take over that industry if you could own it as a CEO?
Of course.
Especially like
I'd be rich.
especially in terms where like when you're Ubering, because I know when it comes down to Uber, people could ask you to take them anywhere. Would you ever do would you consider that like your own vacation too? If you was to like go on vacation just
If
to
you could
work
come
and
into
stay there
obscene
longer?
amounts of money, would you do it?
Yes.
Yeah, like
The answer will always be
a
yes.
large lump sum of cash, Jesse.
The answer
Sign
will,
your name right here.
the answer will always be yes. I will do it.
so like because that would be really good for you and your wife too. You guys don't got no kids, like you can go on vacation, but we're gonna stay there for a month if we wanted to. I'll just Uber.
Yeah, I wish I could be like some rich guy's, personal Uber driver and stuff
Jesse
like that.
is a rich guy.
You want to be the guy from Space Jam, the
Jesse
fat guy
got a
that drives
G6
Michael
in
Jordan
his
around?
I'll do that. Oh yeah, I
The
love him.
Newman?
Yeah, Newman. I love him.
I could picture you taking that offer. Like someone be like, "Hey, I need you to Uber me from here to like Seattle, Washington. Can you do that for me? I know it's gonna take a week, but I'll pay you like
If I did that,
$2,000."
they'd have to deal with my crappy taste in music.
Oh,
It'd be
man.
like hours and hours and
Of
hours of
meatloaf.
meatloaf. Every meatloaf.
Smash mouth.
That was his idea. Anyway.
especially if
Blame it on Jesse now.
especially if they're rich and like they tell you like, yeah, I can get you a $3,000 Rolex and I get you like this.
Well, if they were
$20,000
rich, I'd be
thing.
like, okay, you're so rich, guy. I need $5,000 up front.
Up front.
Plus gas.
Yep,
and repairs for my car in case I need oil changes and stuff.
definitely.
Yeah, Mr. Rich Guy, instead of getting a freaking plane. Put him to work. Call his bluff.
I would take Trump around.
Huh?
I would take Trump around in a car.
Boo. Boo. Get him off the stage.
We'll have Emily as your passenger, as your own security guard. In
No.
case you
That sounds like the beginning of Olympus Has Fallen.
It really does.
Anyway, we're going to go to another music break. I'm Emily.
Nick.
I'm Mike.
Jesse.
We got some conspiracy theories with Evan now. Should I play this song in the background like while you do it? Let's do it.
Yes.
All right. Now here's the first one. First things first. Folks, the earth is freaking flat. Plain cereal, right? Point blank serious, right?
All signs point to that.
All right. Now, give me 3 reasons why you think the Earth is round, and I'll give you 4 as to why it's flat. See, you can't do it.
I
The
can't.
Earth is flat. No, go ahead. I dare you.
Alright. The Earth is round because when you are in the plane, when they say this for the airplanes, you can leave Tampa International at 4 o'clock going west. But if you come back the same exact direction, the same exact way,
Nah, lies. Ever been in the plane? You don't see any curves, do you?
Yeah,
Boom, flat.
Yep.
I see curve.
Proof.
Wait,
Just
what
like that.
about
You
what
don't
about
see
like
any
the sunrise in
There's
like
no
Antarctica?
sunrise. It's all an illusion, all right?
Oh my God.
Listen,
We
there's
all
no
live
equator.
in a, we
there's
live in
no
a
nothing.
dome.
I know there is no
I can't argue
dome.
this. I don't know enough about it.
Listen. Next question. Next theory. I
If a
debunked
dog
that one.
wore pants, would he wear it like this or like this?
I think if a dog wore pants, he'd wear it like this. That way, all 4 of his paws got the pant legs on them. You feel me? Now I got another one for you. If a giraffe wore a tie, would it wear it up top by the neck, or
Or on
down
the
low
body?
by the belt, by the body?
I don't know.
I
man.
like. I think I want to see a really long tie, so I'm gonna say like up at the neck.
The net.
neck.
Now, okay, yeah, you guys are right.
Yeah, I was gonna say because in
Just 'cause
cartoons
it's more-
I've seen it.
It's more funny looking.
Now,
Do you believe in aliens?
oh boy,
Yes,
Yes,
I
I
do.
do.
yes I do.
I looked over. I'm like,
Anyways,
aliens.
Oh,
but
my
I tell
last
you what,
one.
I don't believe in that fake freaking moon landing they trying to sell us.
It's all fake. Man.
Did you
It's
see
all
that
fake.
thing that was like the footprint, like his boot print?
footprint in my behind. Yeah, I don't think so.
Like his shoe is like flat, and like the footprint is like it has the like.
First of
footprint.
all, it looked like it was in a studio. It looked like it didn't look like it was out of space.
Probably shot right here at HCC.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they could have
It
shot
was
it
made on
here for all
Adobe
we know.
Premiere.
All they know is the Russians beat us to it, so it was like, oh no, we got to do it too. But we can't do it because we don't have the resources. So what are we going to do? We're going to fake it because Americans are dumb. Boom. Debunk the whole thing. Moon landing is done. What you got out? What else you got?
Illuminati.
What?
Illuminati.
The Illuminati population control. Are they?
Nah, Illuminati's fake. Illuminati's fake.
They're gonna come get us.
I wish they would.
You just killed us, pretty much.
Illuminati's fake.
But they actually, is the government really trying to do population control by putting cyanide in our waters and food so there's nowhere
Boy, I hope so.
out there?
Whoa. I never heard that. He said,
No, that's a
cyanide in the water.
yeah, that's an actual real conspiracy theory that is really becoming a mainstream. Like people are really
Well, if
saying-
that's the case, then why am I still here? I drink water every day.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Do I believe in ghosts? No.
Yeah.
yes,
You
I
believe
do.
in ghosts?
Yeah,
You
man.
believe in the
See
Tooth
them.
Fairy too?
No, but I believe in ghosts.
In-
Yeah, okay.
Insidious is real.
Insidious is not
You can
real.
feel, like, energy
Insidious
when you
is
go-
about as real as the Three Little Pigs.
You can feel energy when you go on the place where like a lot of bad stuff happened. You can feel that energy.
I think that's
you're
that's
probably
you
one of those
psyching
guys who
yourself
walks
out.
in, ooh, I just gotta chill.
Yep, that's me.
You're one of those guys?
That's
Yeah.
anywhere past Buffalo Wild Wings on 7th, I feel that.
Why does the villain from
Buffalo.
Insidious? The villain from Insidious looks like Darth Maul.
Yeah, kinda.
Am
Why
I
is
wrong?
the villain from Insidious the same person as the one from Saw? It's basically the same concept. Some little girl with long black hair covering her face.
Wait, that's The Grudge.
Yeah.
Same thing. Oh,
The
Saw, no,
Ring.
Saw's the guy
The
with
Ring.
That's the Ring.
Yes,
Insidious is the guy
the
where
Grudge
their
and
son.
the Ring has the same character.
We're talking about Insidious.
Yeah.
Insidious is the one with like the fat guy and the skinny guy and the old lady. And
Oh, the old lady's creepy though.
yeah,
I
and
don't
she's like a
her.
medium,
Yeah, I
and
don't
like
her.
the guy from Phantom of the Opera's there as the dad.
It depends which movie, because one of my favorite ghosts from Insidious was the one that opened her mouth like really big. It's like, your name is not Parker. I'll stop you, little boy.
It sounds like Mr. Meaty.
Mr. Meaty. Oh, I remember that shit.
Can we discuss Mr. Meaty?
I don't know what that
Meaty
is.
Who
was
is
one of
that?
the most greatest Nickelodeon shows of all time.
Agreed.
Till its
Conspiracy
early demise.
theory.
It was a
You're
conspiracy
wrong
theory.
about that.
Nickelodeon had to get rid of it because it was doing too damn good. Oh, what's up, Nerissa?
And then, I was going to say conspiracy
I like
theory
that
about
guy's
SpongeBob.
hair.
Yo, look,
Yeah.
it's fake George Carlin. He's back.
Well, our song ended, so I guess that means that's the end of this segment.
Yeah, good job, Evan. That was great.
Thank you, guys.
We started with what did we start with? We started with giraffes and we ended with Mr. Meaty.
Yep.
Yo, look at that guy's glasses. I have never seen
Stop
those.
roasting people in this room.
I know,
This
like,
soundproof
Those some cool shades, boy. I need some of those. I'm taking me
like
to
those.
Lance Crafters.
On that note, I'm cutting you off. We're gonna take another music break. We're gonna play Peaches and Herb.
All right. Bye, Joe.
Welcome back to the Meatloaf Hour. I'm Emily.
Nick.
This is Mike Callahan.
This is Jesse. I was shaking my groove thing back there.
Yeah,
Listen,
he
Jesse,
was.
I don't want to see any more of your groove things shaking or anymore, okay?
No more smoking for you.
Hey,
So
Mike, you gotta go.
let's take a moment of reflection.
Yo,
out
this
here.
this man Mike has got to go, bro.
Keeps coming in here.
Keeps coming in here, taking
What
my
happened to Eddie?
Whatever happened to Eddie?
I don't
Where'd
know.
he
Where'd
go,
he go?
man? He was just here a minute ago.
He's here?
Have you seen Eddie?
No.
I'm gonna put it on our Twitter.
You know what I'm really sick of?
Do it.
Guy's named Todd. It's just a really dumb name.
Wait
I
a
think
minute.
that's George Carlin. It has to be. Yeah.
Shout out to George Carlin. Not that guy, but anyway. Let's take a moment of reflection here. Today we had some current events with Nick. I talked about Brendan Urie and the Milk Fic, which I don't want to promote on this show, but also you guys should really check it out.
I'm scared.
We had... What did you even talk about? Uber? And then
We talked about Uber, man.
And then we
their
talked-
self-driving cars.
we kind of went and we took another way. We talked about something else.
Yeah, we go off the rails a little bit.
That's
Oh,
all
well.
good. It's all fun here. And we had conspiracy theories with
Oh yeah,
Evan.
yeah. Good conspiracy theories. I
We
debunked
did.
y'all. See, had to open your mind a bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Oh boy. Anyway, we'll be back next Tuesday, God willing, with more of our fun discussions.
Whole lot of it.
Please give us requests on what to talk about. Please call in.
And music requests
Yeah,
too.
please take music requests, or else I'm gonna play Meatloaf, and those songs
Yeah,
are
you don't
like.
want Emily's taste in music on there here.
Just we gotta have the Meatloaf hour. I'm telling you, like I can go off.
No meatloaf. I don't even like the real meatloaf.
Yeah, Meatloaf is actually nasty.
I used to like meatloaf.
Anyway, get you a Cadbury egg frappuccino. It's not written on there. I just had to look. Get you a Cadbury egg frappuccino at the Cyber Cafe. And yeah, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Yeet Deets. Call in at the number, which I don't know, but it's on there. And listen to us on hawkradio.primostream.com.
Listen to us.
And if you eat a Cadbury egg,
If anybody's
Starbucks
seen
coffee,
Eddie,
you will have
let us
diarrhea.
know.
You will have diarrhea.
Diarrhea
If
is
anybody's
fun.
seen Eddie, let us know, please.
Yeah, please let us know where Eddie is.
Eddie is a real name. Whatever happened to Eddie? He was here a minute ago. Joey and Jackie and...
Where's Eddie? Somebody let us know.
Please. Until next time, I'm Emily.
Nick's on his
Nick.
phone, but I'm Evan.
I'm Jesse.
We'll see ya. Oh.
Hey, whatever happened to Eddie? He was here a minute ago.